when you have ESPN trying to give you hard sports news and telling you you can make a wager and what is your best wager that you can do on top of it, that's a problem.
Hit the like button, subscribe.
Defense wins championships, everybody.
Mike Beasley. Everybody knows him as the former Detroit Pistons guard, but he's currently under federal investigations for alleged gambling and activity related to the NBA games. And just recently, we have Gilbert Arenas, as which we know Gilbert Arenas, this is not his first time in trouble. There's been issues with him as he was a player, even after he got in the first initial trouble that he was in. Tony and Elijah, both of you guys, let's discuss this, man. Let's talk about how you guys feel about what's going on. Is it because that gambling's more open and more legal now, or has it been an ongoing situation? We knew Michael Jordan had issues back in the day too.
Right. It's been an ongoing issue for however long. Yeah, you can go all the way back to Michael Jordan time as well. But it's been an ongoing issue, but now it seems like it's getting to the extreme because we're hearing so much of it. And especially, with the NBA and the NFL too, because they've been pointing out some couple players, been messing around, may have been suspended as well. But it's just becoming a problem. And we know what that leads to. You got a whole bunch of money. I'm not saying you don't have anything else to do. You just, get into that that cycle that, is more and more, which really creates an addiction. So that's basically where we are. You mentioned Gilbert Arenas. Yes, he's being looked at by the feds, having high stake poker games at his house. As we know, he got in trouble about 10 years ago, gambling on a plane with one of his teammates, and they start pulling out guns and everything like that. So he's been at it for a while, a long time. Okay, not trying to bring a whole bunch of dirt into it, but because I hope all these things, that they get cleared up. But once the federal government is on you, they own you. They don't let up until they are finished with you. Okay, and this seems that's what's going to happen right now. Malik Beasley, we had mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. He had another contract coming in there, right? He played for Detroit Pistons last season for $6 million. They got him on a bargain deal. He did great as a sixth man. I think he averaged 15 or 16 points coming off the bench. All right. He had earned like a 3-year, $45-46 million contract, which is still on the table.
I'm going to go ahead and tell a story on this one, and I want to give some information out because I think this story is going to sum up everything that's going on right now. So back in 2000, I went to the Las Vegas Bowl. And after the Las Vegas Bowl was over, we went to our hotel, and I decided to put some bets on the national title game. And this is the year Michael Vick was still playing. So when I was doing the bets, the guy behind the counter was telling me in Vegas, there will never be any official sports teams here in Nevada or Las Vegas with the way that things are running, with the way that gambling has gone rampant. We are now 25 years later. We now have almost every major sports team in the city of Las Vegas. And I was in Las Vegas trying to make these bets. And now everybody can get gambling on their phone. Gambling's all around you. You can go to the grocery store and go and hit that machine and get a lottery ticket. You can go ahead when you have ESPN trying to give you hard sports news and telling you you can make a wager and what is your best wager that you can do on top of it, that's a problem. And that makes it so that it's very, very accessible to anyone, no matter who you are. When we have college students doing it, what was going on at Fresno State last year with those players that were doing that with that other point shaving situation, we have a lot going on, and we have to think about this. I mean, this problem has never gone away. It's morphed into a different creature now, especially with the way things work. So I want to go ahead and let people know, if you think you have a problem, because I saw that firsthand from a relative that I knew that had a problem. So if you think you have a problem, please contact the National Council on Problem Gaming at 1-800-522-4700. Once again, that's 1-800-522-4700.